Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about the second unit topics from the subject transmission lines and RF system and transmission lines and waveguides. This second unit, it is a high frequency transmission line. So in the first unit we discussed the general transmission line equation and what are all the parameters, primary constant and secondary constant. Then we discussed the input impedance of the transmission line, transfer impedance, reflection, okay, reflection factor, okay, so many things we derived for the ordinary transmission line. If we want to learn the previous videos in my channel, there is a separate playlist is created for transmission lines and RF system, lecture videos separately, for transmission lines and RF system, MCQ separately, okay, or otherwise I will give link in the description box for that videos you learn, okay. So today we are going to discuss about the high frequency transmission line, okay. So what is high frequency transmission line means? The transmission line is used to carry the high frequency signals. It is called as high frequency transmission line. So in that, the first topic, the line constants of zero dissipation line. So what is zero dissipation line means? The transmission line with zero power dissipation. Okay, so for one transmission line, the power dissipation is zero means that transmission line is called as zero dissipation line, or it is sometimes called as dissipation less line. Okay, so now we are going to see about what are the conditions for this in order to design the zero dissipation line. What are the conditions to be satisfied? We have to derive. Then what are the line constant? Line constant means the parameters, okay, characteristics impedance of this zero dissipation line, propagation constant, attenuation constant. So what are all the values of the zero dissipation line we are going to derive, okay. So first one, for a transmission of energy at a high frequencies where the power efficiency is high, okay. So in order to transmit high frequency signal, the power efficiency, it should be high. So in order to make the power efficiency high, so the losses are very negligible amount or zero dissipation. So that's why in order to carry the high frequency, we have to design zero dissipation line. Okay. So for zero dissipation, so what are the things it is zero? So already you know there are four primary constants for the transmission line: the resistance R, inductor L, and conductance G, capacitance C. So these are all the four primary constants. So in that for zero dissipation line, so what are the things zero means? The R is very considerably small. Okay, the R value is very small when compared to omega L, and the reactance, okay, the G value, it is also assumed to be zero. The conductance value is assumed to be zero. So these are all the two conditions for zero dissipation line. Okay, so what is this thing? The R is very less when compared to omega L. Okay, when compared to reactance of inductor, the resistance R is very small, and the conductance value G is assumed to be zero. So this is the condition for zero dissipation line. Okay, so next one, so we are going to substitute this R value and G value in our line constant. So we know that the line constants of transmission liners, so there are two secondary constant, that is the secondary constant is characteristics impedance and propagation constant. So in order to find out the characteristics impedance and propagation constant, we needed Z and Y. So what is meant by Z? Z is nothing but the series impedance. Y is nothing but shunt admittance. Okay. So Z, you know, R plus J omega L, and Y is nothing but G plus J omega C. Okay. So using this, we are going to derive the characteristics impedance. Okay. So here for zero dissipation line, you see the first condition, R is very less when compared to omega L. So that's why the Z value, this R term, it is very less when compared to J omega L. So that's why the R is neglected. So Z can be simplified as J omega L. Okay. Similarly, the conductance value G equal to 0. So if you are substituting G equal to 0, the shunt admittance, it is reduced to J omega C. Okay. So for zero dissipation line, the series impedance is J omega L. The shunt admittance is J omega C. So next one, we are going to derive the secondary constant, characteristics impedance and propagation constant. So the first one, characteristics impedance. What does mean by characteristics impedance? It's a ratio of square root of z divided by y. Okay, so already So substituting the value of z and y, what is z? R plus j omega l divided by g plus j omega c. Okay, so for zero dissipation line, this R value is very, very less when compared to omega L. Okay, so that's why this R plus j omega L is reduced to j omega L, and G value, it is 0. So that's why the denominator term, it is reduced to j omega C. Okay, so here this j omega cancelled. So finally we got the answer is square root of L by C. So you see this formula. So from this, the characteristics impedance, it's a purely real part. Okay, so that's why, what is the meaning? For a zero dissipation line, the characteristics impedance of zero dissipation line is purely resistive in nature. Since there is no reactance term here, okay, there is no j omega some value is not at all available here. So the characteristics impedance of the zero dissipation line is purely resistive. So that's why we can denote as Z0 as R0. Okay, purely resistive, That's why the characteristics impedance of the transmission line, it is it to be indicated as R0. So the value is square root of L by C. So using this formula, you may get a problem also. So you just remember this characteristics impedance for the zero dissipation line. Okay, so zero dissipation line, it's otherwise called as dissipation less line. Okay, dissipation less line, both are same only. So the first thing we derived. So similarly, we have to derive the second constant. It's a propagation constant. So what is propagation constant? The general formula. What is the propagation constant? Eta equal to square root of zy. So here z is r plus j omega l, y is g plus j omega c. Okay, so here this r plus j omega l for zero dissipation line is reduced to j omega l. G plus j omega c is reduced to j omega c, since g equal to 0, r is very, very less when compared to j omega l. Okay, so that's why if you are multiplying these two things, we will get a j omega squared L into C. Okay, square root. So out of square root, if you are taking j omega outside, we will get j omega into root of LC. Okay, so this is the propagation constant of our zero dissipation line. And the propagation constant eta, it's a complex quantity. So already the propagation constant eta, we discussed, we derived these values in a general transmission line in the first unit. The propagation constant, it is nothing but the attenuation constant alpha plus j beta, where beta is a phase constant, alpha is a attenuation constant. So if you are comparing this alpha plus j beta with our answer j omega square root of LC, so you see in the answer there is no real part, only imaginary part is there. So that's why, what about the attenuation constant of zero dissipation line? It is 0. Okay, so if you are equating the left hand side and right hand side, in left hand side the real part is alpha, in right side there is no real part. So what is the attenuation constant? It is 0. Okay, then if you are comparing this imaginary part, we will get beta. What is beta? It's a phase constant. So beta equal to omega into square root of LC. Okay, so this is the attenuation constant and phase constant of zero dissipation line. So from that we can say that for zero dissipation line, the attenuation becomes 0. Okay, already know zero dissipation means there is no power dissipation. So no power dissipation means the attenuation amount is 0. Okay, then the next thing, we are going to derive the velocity of propagation. So the general formula for velocity of propagation, V equal to omega by beta. So substitute beta value here. What is the beta? So already we derived here, beta equal to omega into root LC. So if you are substituting the beta value, this omega cancelled. So we will get 1 by root LC. So this is the velocity of propagation. Okay, then the next one, wavelength. So the wavelength is equal to, what is wavelength? Wavelength lambda equal to, the formula 2 pi by beta. So substitute beta value here, omega square root of LC. So lambda equal to 2 pi divided by omega into root LC. Okay, so these are all the line constants for zero dissipation line. Okay, so simply we will recall what is mean by zero dissipation line. The transmission line with no power dissipation. Okay, so no power dissipation means the power efficiency, it is very high. Okay, the power efficiency value is high. Okay, in order to transmit the high frequency signal, we must have one transmission line with the power efficiency high. So power efficiency high means at the time that transmission line have zero dissipation. So that line is called as zero dissipation line. Okay, next one, for zero dissipation line, what is the condition means the resistance value R is very small when compared to the reactance. Okay, and the conductance value, it should be 0. Okay, so the resistance R is very less when compared to reactance of the capacitor, and the conductance G equal to 0. Okay, so these questions are the important MCQ questions. Okay, what is zero dissipation line? For zero dissipation line, what are all the things is 0? Okay, this R is very less when compared to omega L, or simply R equal to 0, G equal to 0. That's a condition for zero dissipation line. Okay, then using this, substituting these value in our secondary constant, we have to derive the remaining value. So first one, we derived the characteristics impedance. What is the characteristics impedance of zero dissipation line? It's a square root of L by C. Okay, so this point is also a important MCQ question. The characteristics impedance of zero dissipation line is purely resistive in nature. So they given 4 choice: purely resistive, purely capacitive, purely inductive. So the characteristics impedance of dissipation less line is purely resistive. Okay. Then the next one, propagation constant. So in the propagation constant, eta equal to J into beta. Okay, the attenuation constant, what is the attenuation constant of the zero dissipation line means 0, and beta formula is omega into root LC. Then the velocity of propagation is equal to 1 by root LC. So from this we can say that the velocity of propagation equal to 1 by root LC means this is equivalent to the speed of the light, and wavelength formula is 2 pi by omega into root LC. Okay, so these are all the formulas, you just remember it, and we will solve the problems related with this video in the next thing. Okay, so already I posted the MCQ video for these topics. Okay, so if you want to learn the MCQ video in my channel, the transmission lines and RF system MCQ playlist is there. So in that I posted the MCQ videos. So you go and watch. Okay, so thanks for watching my channel, and please subscribe my channel for more videos. We will meet in the next video with the next topic. Okay, so thank you.